Well, hello, Internet. How are you doing? Well, I could be doing better, but you see, today I walked in on something when I went on one of my YouTube videos have a copyright strike against it. It was done from a stream that Cyanide, our YouTube collaborator in this channel and one of the co-founders, that actually did a stream earlier today for Formula One Grand Prix, the PlayStation 4 game, which is something we do every weekend. Every weekend while the races are happening, that we do a stream for, and we've got a very nice response. It's just a nice little niche thing that we do. But what happened is that today we suddenly, for no apparent reason, got a strike on our video for copyright infringement, which is odd because this is a live stream of gameplay video, which means that we're not actually stealing from everyone because it's live. And it's something we're doing of our own initiative, of our own gameplay video that we're creating as it goes along. So we have no idea how this happened. We checked on who made the copyright strike against us, that it's made by someone or a company or person called LeakID. Now, what you want to notice here is that this was a manually detected flagging or copyright strike. So someone watching the video decided that they were going to flag this as copyright. Now again, this is odd because it was live. So if it was live, how could this be copyright? Because it's never been created before. It's a stream, but it was manually done. And it's quite frustrating because it's something that's just had no reason for actually happening. It was very suspicious. Let's put it this way. It was very suspicious immediately because, first of all, like I said, and I'll keep saying it, the stream was live. It looked like it was just basically someone that was trying to harass us or just troll, or they simply did not like what they were seeing. Meaning that for some reason they didn't use the other forms of like reporting it as spam, reporting it as possibly deceiving or anything like that. There are other channels to do that, but to actually claim a copyright strike means that they felt that they owned the material, that it was theirs. And it just seemed very strange to me that this would actually happen. So what I did is I went on a little bit of investigation and I decided to type in that person's lovely details there called LeakID. And immediately what was brought up is that this person seems to have done this before. He has gone out of his way to actually go and strike videos that potentially are not his or owned by himself. And I say him because I went to further investigation, which we'll go on just now. But this was not his content at all, or this company's content at all. They've gone since from 2 years ago almost and struck videos that didn't potentially belong to them for whatever reason, besides the fact to either steal revenue or basically just because they had an opinion. They had an opinion, they didn't like the video. And to be perfectly honest, it's the worst kind of community policing ever, when you don't like something based on your own internal perspective, on your own opinion. You base everything on your own world and you go strike someone else's video for copyright. And that's the wrong way to do things. There are other things to do. There are other ways to report a video if you feel that it's just being spammy. Then you can go take that. But to copyright strike is actually very damaging to a video channel. Now, the only other thing that we could find that had that exact same username was a gamer called LeakID, as you can see there, who uses it as caps lock. Now, we could just be assuming that actually carries that full ID name, that LeakID name, and it's someone that hasn't had videos for over 4 years, because this is obviously someone that's still on YouTube, that's still basically swimming around the seas trying to find these videos and strike them. And the reason why I bring this up, and this could just be an assumption, I'll make this very clear, it's just an assumption that it could be this person, because on further investigation we ascertained that it is not actually a company, which you'll see a bit later. Because what I did is that I went to decide, and I obviously went to email the YouTube to send this out and basically rage against the machine that has done this to us. And we included that email address that we saw in an earlier screenshot of, as you can see over there again, that leaknotice1@gmail.com. And what we find out is that this is an individual. It's an whoops. Oh, I can never play this crane games. This is an individual named Hervé Lemeria or Lama. I don't actually give a shit if I pronounce his name wrong, but Hervé is an individual. It is not a company. It is not a corporation. It is not a network. It is a person with a Gmail address. So if this was an established company, why would they have a Gmail address? They would have their own domain name. So this is someone who clearly either wants the revenue from this video or just wants to troll. The only problem with a copyright claim in this day and age is that it's the worst form of policing YouTube has ever done. Because it's not a fact where you, like in real life, if you have a copyright infringement where you go through a case, you go through a procedure, and until then, those people can still market or trademark their item, and they can still push it out there until there's some sort of a conclusion. This is shoot first, ask questions later. The moment it's copyright struck, the video gets taken down. And it's unbelievably stupid to me that YouTube is still doing this because they have all the technology, as they've proven, to change how the system works. Where right now, if you copyrighted a video, that person would get the revenue until that copyright infringement was taken down or receded. Whereas now they've decided that, okay, the video will be taken down, but the revenue will be withheld until the case is sort of finalized. Not the case, but the query is finalized. But I don't see why they don't leave the video up there with the copyright infringement. It's fine. Leave the video up there, hold the revenue, hold all the statistics, and once they find out who it belongs to, then give it to that person. But now what's happened now is that a video has been taken down which had no real views. It was doing very well. In the first minute, we received 47 views, and we're a very young channel. We need all the views we can get. We're just starting out, and this person's gone and take it down from potential any earning or any viewership for no reason. It's not going to earn a lot. We barely ever hit over 5,000K on any of our videos because, like I said, we're still playing around, and most of our videos, our bread and butter of this entire channel is live streams. We do mainly gaming, predominantly gaming, and our content is our own created items. We rarely borrow from anyone else. We take live streams very seriously. We have a set time, we do it every day, and we do it on various different games. It's basically how we feel, what we want to do, but it's all streaming, and they don't generate a lot of views, and we understand it, but the channel is growing, and here comes someone along, this LeakID person, and decides that, oh no, this video belongs to me for some reason. And the worst thing about this is that a copyright strike can withhold a channel for a good couple of weeks. For over 4 weeks, they can withhold. On this strike expires on the 28th of October 2017. For all we know, this person, for whatever malicious reason, could hold on to this copyright strike until the 28th of October. Now, how does that affect the channel? And we're going to show you a video of another person who actually had a copyright strike against them, a channel called Chibi Reviews, and it's actually quite debilitating. It can tear down a channel, and once again, we don't have the support of like what happened with Phil the Angry Joe from his reviews, where they get a copyright strike and they're able to use the influence to take it out. We're a young channel, and this is something that could actually stop us from streaming. It could stop us from doing a lot of things just for absolutely no reason. Now, the one thing that was brought up, and I will jump ahead, is that in this video I'm about to show you, they said it was brought up by a company called LeakID, or whatever this company is. But again, I highly doubt that, because the email address was a person, an individual, and had a Gmail address. And even though, if this is an anti-piracy company who's taking down videos, we want to make it very clear to those people, if they're going to watch this video, because clearly they're watching a video, is that you cannot represent a company and take away from a video and copyrights on their behalf if you don't have a relationship with them. First of all, I highly doubt you have a relationship with the makers of the Formula 1 video game from 2016. And once again, that's a live stream. I highly doubt you have a relationship with them. Second of all, if you're going to claim copyrights on another company's behalf, who's getting that revenue? You're the one making the claim. You're not even an administrator of them. You cannot, if you deem that video belongs to someone else, go and make a copyright infringement claim on their behalf because you feel like you're doing them justice. Because when you make a copyright infringement claim, you're the one claiming it for you. You're the one taking the content. There are other ways to report intellectual property. You can report that this is not their intellectual property, and YouTube will go on a mission to find out who it actually belongs to. But taking the copyright claim for yourself, you're not doing anyone any favors. You're not doing a company any favors. You're not doing a YouTube channel any favors. You're not even doing yourself any favors, because this sort of thing is not going to get you anywhere for a channel that's only got 36 subscribers right now. Yes, we've grown, and we'd like to thank you for all the subscribers that have done that for us. But this has done nothing, absolutely nothing, to aid and abet whatever initiative you're trying to do here, whatever agenda that you have. You're trying to play justice warrior, or you're just trying to be a little bit of a prick. This doesn't help anyone. But anyway, our channel got hit with a strike, and now we basically have to sit there. But once again, when we did a little bit of investigation, I'm just going to bring up that other screen again. The first channel that pops up there is from Chibi Reviews, and he had quite a lengthy video where he was stating what happened. So let's just take a listen to some of the things that he said about these people, this person, LeakID, who seems to only be doing this purely for trolling.
Pardon the hair achievement.
Okay, first of all, don't worry too much about the hair, but yeah, anyway, I'm going to carry on with that.
Up, as soon as I see, when I go onto my computer, I see a big screen saying your video has been taken down for copyright, yada yada yada, false fucking copyright, because
now the first thing to notice in that clip is I don't know why YouTube, even 2 years ago, they have an I acknowledge button, which is, where's the button to say I don't acknowledge? Can I remove this? Again, immediately the video gets taken down, instead of actually first reviewing it, YouTube, and actually deciding whether or not, okay, this does belong to the other person, oh, this is a live stream, okay, now we're actually going to take this video down, and we're going to give the revenue to the party that reported it, and the offending party, well, you get a strike. No, they immediately take it down, they immediately put a strike, and it affects the channel. It affects the good sort of behavior, good nature that we've had no copyright strikes against us because someone just had an attitude. Let's carry on watching.
I wake up, as soon as I see, when I go onto my computer, I see a big screen saying your video has been taken down for copyright. We all know my content in my videos are just me doing this, sitting in front of my camera, chatting with all of you, and it is taken down by false copyright. Now you're probably wondering, okay, what video was taken down? It was Assassination Classroom, Episode 11, Anime Review.
Now, once again, this is what I'm saying, is that all we do is live stream games. Of various type of games. There is absolutely nothing that we have done in recent couple of weeks that we've uploaded something from someone else. Everything that we've done has our material, has our voices, has our gaming sessions. And we've been doing that for a couple of weeks, and it's been very nice, and it's been growing a little bit steady. But besides that, everything's live streaming. So when you're live streaming something, how are you possibly copying someone? Like, we're using fair use in this video to promote what someone else has actually been said about it, and it is in the fair use policy. We're not trying to steal the content, because we're trying to also show how many people this actually has affected from just being a dick. That's all it is. It's just being a dick.
Yeah, now you're probably wondering, okay, what company took down your video? LeakID, 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 LeakID.
LeakID being the idiots that took this down, which is just not acceptable right now. It's just, you people are, I don't know what you're doing, but again, LeakID, what the hell?
The funny thing, I know about 8 or 9 months ago, my friend Fornever, he had a similar issue like this. He made a giant video on it, how he was receiving copyright takedowns from this company called LeakID.
You're starting to see a pattern, ladies and gentlemen? Are you starting to see a pattern? How someone may be trying to do something that's not actually right, and why the hell am I wearing Gunner glasses and I'm not even gaming? Could we just, ta-da! Oh, zoom in. But no, it probably looks better. I don't know why I was wearing those glasses. Because you know why I was wearing those glasses? Because I planned to stream tonight, and now I can't stream because, well, You can't do anything more than 15 minutes. What? Yes, you can't do a live broadcast when you get a copyright strike that lasts more than 15 minutes. There's very little you actually can do.
I cannot make the Boku no Pico live reaction.
Okay, first of all, Boku no Pico. I can't do Boku no Pico live reaction. Listen, I'm just gonna say right off the bat, when I heard that, I thought, oh no, that's the end of the channel. No one's gonna see that beautiful creation, and I did give it a subscribe. No, the Chibi Reviews. If you're gonna be watching this, I just want you to know I did give you a subscribe right after that video, and I will watch your other stuff because man, that was brilliant. That was absolutely gold. I couldn't. I just gave you a subscribe. I just gave you subscribe.
If we do hit 50k Chibits in a week and a half, I can't make that because I can't upload over 15 minutes.
And that's what I just said. We can no longer upload a live stream for more than 15 minutes. Now, Chibi Reviews goes on to talk about the fact we can't add annotations, we can't add cards. There's a lot of stuff that we can't no longer do until it affects our entire channel, until this strike is receded. Now again, this strike could last for more than 4 weeks. This strike could last until the 28th, or this strike could last until the person's pulled it down. Now we have emailed this person, we've included them, as you can see in the first screenshot, in the actual email that we've sent to the copyright, and we've emailed that company just in case it is them, that LeakID piracy company that somehow acts on behalf of everyone else, even though they don't really can or need to. And we'll see what happens in the next 2 days, and we'll keep everyone updated. We are going to try to see if we can stream, but we're most likely going to have to stream from Twitch. And we are going to try and upload videos, and I mean even this video, we're going to try to upload it and see what happens with it. But it's in really bad taste. I mean, I also did not want this to be my first video that I've done with all the setup and everything like this. I mean, I've got the earphones, I got the stereo, I got the green screen, which I haven't put up, but I've got a lot of stuff. This was not my first video that I wanted to make. It was supposed to be a lot more humorous than this. I mean, I'm so angry about this that I don't even know how to end sentences when I start them like now. But this person has stolen our ability to upload live streams. Did I just say upload live streams? I just said upload live streams. You can't upload a live stream. But they've stolen our ability to stream. They've stolen our ability to add annotations. We have a strike against our channel. I mean, they emptied my cup, which was not meant to be a prop at all. They've basically gone and stopped us from doing what we're passionate about. Now, the reason I'm creating this video, if we go back to this screenshot over here, which I had earlier, there is someone further down that actually had a strike not even more than a week ago. A week ago, they've had a strike against him from LeakID. Someone who potentially, if it is this person that's on this thing over here, hasn't done any video for over 4 years. Most of all, this is a warning to anyone starting a YouTube channel or who has a YouTube channel, whether you have 2 videos in 3 months or 2 videos every week, every day. These kind of people are out there, and they're going to hurt you, and they're going to strike against you. And the only way that we can help these sort of situations is if we come together as a community. I know that sounds a bit corny, but it's very true. To come together and stop these people from doing this. Because the biggest mystery about this, and this is the part where I don't give a rat's ass about this guy, I'm speaking to YouTube right now, is how the hell is someone like this operating for close to 2 years, striking people's videos, and that person isn't banned, that person hasn't been accounted for, or logged somewhere where when they log the copyrights, the ID comes through and be like, oh, this is a person that does this all the time, so ignores the claim. How is a YouTube company, or YouTube in general, has such a big infrastructure, has such a big algorithm, has such a big customer base, that they don't have the sort of technology that can flag someone that does false copyright claims like this, that they still allowed to operate? And yet our channel, who has never had any sort of copyright infringement, is now basically crippled from this heinous act. That's right, I used the word heinous. That's how bad it is. I used the word heinous. So why this actually is happening and why this is allowed to happen, or from YouTube's point perspective, I don't know. You guys, I understand you went through your whole adpocalypse, need to fix this shit. You need to fix it. You need to be able to administrate some sort of facility where if a person logs a copyright claim, that is not going to shut down the channel immediately, that it's held for review, not shut down and then held for review. Once again, shoot first or questions later. And from someone who's clearly been doing it for over a goddamn year or 2 years. I don't even know how further back it goes. I didn't do that much research, but this is completely ridiculous. So if you're a YouTuber, you might want to be careful, and if this ever happens to you, you at least know that it's not real. So if you ever get claimed, because this isn't clearly, because like I said, it's been happening for a couple of weeks with other channels. If you get hit by anyone called LeakID, you know it's fake. You know that this person is basically just trolling or just trying to steal revenue. So immediately report it. Email copyright@youtube.com and include that goddamn asshole in that email so that he knows that he's being reported. And maybe it'll help, but maybe if enough of us get together, YouTube might actually do something about it. So please, I'm not going to monetize this video, and I don't give a shit if it gets likes. I don't give a shit if it gets dislikes. This is just a message of frustration, and also to get the message out there that there is someone named LeakID who's doing this. His name is Hervé. I don't give a shit if I'm putting his name on email. You shouldn't be doing this shit. You shouldn't be doing this. You've created your own freaking reputation now, so good luck. You made your bed, now you're going to sleep and fuck in it. That's all I'm going to say. So to all those that did watch the stream, I'd like to thank you. And those who do follow our channel, appreciate it. And those who are not following the channel, just use this video as an educational reference. And to LeakID, if it can be very diplomatic and very polite, just fuck you.